Hello guys, welcome back to the third in series for the SQL beginners video. So last time we looked at the left join, and then we looked at some other queries like inserting data into few tables, the primary key and foreign key concept. So we are now going to look at the right join, and if time permits we will look at the full outer join as well. So these are main join things that we are looking at. So here I am in the new query analyzer, and my database is going to be the learning DB database that we were using last time. So here you can actually go and select the DB from here before writing the query. Or let's say if there are a lot of databases here, and you don't want to browse through the all of them just to get your DB in the list here, like in the top. The other trick is you can just say use learning DB, and then that should do for you. So you'll see the learning DB appearing here. Right. So quickly look at the two tables that we have that we already looked at last time. So select star from dbo dot employee, and then select star from dbo dot department. So if you recollect, we had employees, 8 employees, and then two of them didn't have any department assigned, and then we have four. We had four departments here, right? I have just inserted two more records here, just to show some things on the right join. So last time we looked at left join. Let's write the same query using a right join. So select star from dbo.employee, right join, and then we'll join on the dbo.department. Let's give a alias dpt, and let's give an alias here for employee as emp, and then we want to do a join on emp dot dpt id is equal to department dot dpt department dot dpt id. So now let's look at what this is going to give us. Right, look at it. We have 8 accounts, I mean 8 employees, and you see here we don't have anything from the employee being retrieved. We have this new departments added that are 50 and 60. Now why, what does this happen? So what does really right or left join really means, right? So right join or left join really means is excluding the or including the non-matching records. So what does it mean when we do a right join? What we are telling is we want everything to be retrieved from the right table. So now what is happening here is, in the department we have these two department IDs which are not assigned to any of the employees. So we have this uh, extra two records that are appearing in our query because we are doing a right join. We are telling that to SQL Server we want the data from the right table, right? So what it will do is it will bring all the records from the right table and any matching records from this table. So just to show you, right, just swap this. Let's just swap this. So I'm doing now first do a department table, and uh, then we are actually right joining the employee table. So what it means now, what we are telling SQL Server is, instead of this bringing null 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 null, right, I want all the records from my employee table, but I mean all the records, but only the matching records from the department table. So now what is going to happen is we are going to see all 8 employees in this right join query. Right, so now if you see, we have all the employee is being retrieved even if the department is not assigned, and you see I don't add the new records at 50 and 60. right? So that's how the right join or left join works. Left join we already seen in the last video. So now what if, right, I want the data from both the tables, right? Even if there are departments in the department table which do not have any department assigned in the employee table, I still want to retrieve those departments, and I still want to retrieve all the employees even if there is no department assigned. So right now if you see 50 and 60 is missing, but we do have all the records for the employee. So just to get all the records, we'll, instead of doing a right join, we do a full outer join. And if we do a full outer join, now what we have is all the records. So see, I do have 50, 60 new department, but you see all those are null here. And if I see, even all the employees are retrieved as well, but all other columns, like these two columns which has no data in the department because there is no department assigned, will be a blank here. So that's how your full outer join works. So we covered like left join in the last video, right join now, and full outer join. We know what does this really mean. So there is also a type called a cross join, which we'll see in the next video, and then we'll also see in the next video about something called as hierarchical queries in SQL Server, or what they call it as common table expressions or CTE queries. You see here we have a manager ID. So what if I want to retrieve hierarchy of all the employees, like reporting to one manager, and then that manager reports to another manager, something like that. So like the top CEO2, like whatever last table we have, we'll try to retrieve those records in one single query using something called as hierarchical query or a CTE query, common table expressions query. So bye for now. Catch up you in the next video soon. Thank you so much for your time. Keep watching.